people throw money at me on the counter. And I'm like, okay, just be nice. Hands like right there, and I'm like, $3.50 please, like put it in my hand, and then just chuck it on the counter. I'm like, you don't have to pick it up. All you have to do is say hello back. It's not a big deal. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I literally just filmed a whole entire video. It was like a makeup look video, and my camera cut off halfway through, so now I had to think of another idea, and the first thing that popped to my mind was a rant about working in hospitality. I just got home from work and literally all day I was just like so annoyed at so many customers and I was like, I need to make a video about this. I need people to understand how I feel, and I need other people who also work in hospitality to be like, they're there, I have to deal with those people as well. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, I just want to mention that I'm 21 years old and I've been working in hospitality and retail since I was 13 years old. So I have like 8 years experience dealing with customers. Don't get me wrong, I love my job and I love working in hospitality sometimes. Like, I love customer interaction and like when you actually get to meet a good customer and somebody that makes you smile and just makes your day. But there are definitely some people that just like get on your nerves and just make you like, I hate my job. So anyway, I'm just gonna get into what I'm gonna rant about. So first things first, when customers shout at you, yoo-hoo you, or click you, it literally is so annoying. At my old job, I worked in a restaurant, and all the time people would just like click at you. They would like wave their hands trying to get your attention. I know I'm being a waitress, I'm meant to attend to you, but if somebody's like yoo-hoo and like waving their hands at me and being really rude, I'm like, another waitress can take your order if you want to do that. The next one is when customers are rude / they don't say hello back. That literally gets on my nerves so much because I'm really like easygoing and stuff. So when somebody walks into my shop, I'm always like, hi, how you going? And like I always have a smile on my face, and people are always just like, I'm like, okay, way to make it awkward. Like, all you have to do is say hello back. It's not a big deal. Some of them just like walk straight past you. Some of them just don't say hello at all and are like, just like table for 2 or table for 5, and like are just so rude about it. And I'm like, okay, just be nice. So when people at my old job, there was a sign to say like, wait to be seated, because the restaurant was big and it was always packed. And people would just like walk in and seat themselves, and I'm like, why do you do that? Because we're gonna have to make you get up and it's gonna be awkward for you. Like, we don't care, but it's gonna be awkward for you to get all the way back up and go to another spot. Like, just read the signs, guys, read the signs. When people throw money at me on the counter, one of my pet peeves is probably that, because my hand is right there. So if they get like a coffee and I'm like, that's $3.50 please, they just like chuck the coins on the counter. Hands like right there, and I'm like, $3.50 please, like put it in my hand, and then just chuck it on the counter. I'm like, you don't have to pick it up. Another thing that I hate is when they come in at last minute. At my old job, it wasn't the worst thing in the world because you don't like technically pack up anything. You kind of just have to serve them or tell them that the kitchen's closed. But at my new job, I've like already cleaned the whole salad bar, like chucked things out, put things back to like where they belong, wiped down everything, put everything away, blah blah blah, washed all the dishes, and then somebody will come in and be like, can I please get a sandwich, or can I please get a coffee? So that's really annoying. That bugs me. When they complain about prices or deals, that's another thing that annoys me. Like, I'm not the boss, I'm not the one that comes up with the prices of things. So if they're like, whoa, that's really expensive, I'm like, well, don't get it then. Like, there's other things on the menu, there's other things you can choose from. You don't have to get the one thing that's the most expensive thing, and I can't really change it, so it's annoying when they get really, really angry at me. Another thing that bugs me is when people don't look after their kids. That's like a really annoying thing. At my old job especially, because it was a family restaurant, there were kids running around all the time, everywhere. They're like always playing on their phones, and they're playing like the music really loudly, so it's bugging other people. They're running around, they're pulling at like the lights and playing with the plants and pulling things off the wall. They scream, they're so annoying, and I love kids, but they're so annoying when you're trying to work. And like if you're holding a hot plate, carrying all the drinks out on the one plate, and you're trying to walk to somebody's table and there's kids like running between you, oh my goodness. It literally is so annoying. And like some of them vomit and stuff. I haven't personally had to clean up vomit, but a lot of my other employees have had to clean up vomit. Just really annoying having kids at a restaurant. Another thing that really bugs me is when people are on their phone while you're trying to serve them. So many times somebody will come up to me personally at the counter and want me to do something, but they're like on the phone to somebody else, like at least wait until you're off the phone to come up like physically to the counter, like just walk around the shop or something. But the fact that they come up all the way to the counter and you're just standing there like what would you like, and they're kind of just like on their phone, just still talking to their friend, it just gets really annoying. Like, just don't walk up to the counter if you're not ready to be served. I don't get it. I don't know why people do it. Another thing that annoys me is when people don't book tables. At my old restaurant, the amount of times that like tables of 10 came in to try and get a seat, I was like, can you see how full the restaurant is? You clearly need to book. Especially on Friday and Saturday nights. We were always packed on Friday and Saturday nights, like couldn't even let any more customers come in. And people would like try and come in groups of 10, and we're just like, why? And the last thing is when people ignore you and keep talking to your friends. So I'll go up to a table and ask them if they want drinks or ask them if they want food, and they kind of just sit there talking to their friends, especially if it's like a big table, like a table of like 50 or a table of 20 or whatever. Nobody listens to you, everyone just sits there and talks, and I have to stand there so awkwardly and be like, okay, so today really isn't my filming day. My camera just cut out again. It's like the 4th time it's cut out. So I'm not really sure where I was actually at speaking, but I know like what point I was on. I try really hard, like I say excuse me like 10 times and they still don't hear you, so you have to like poke them and like try and get their attention, and it gets really annoying after a while. I've had to go back a few times because my hands are burning and nobody's telling me what dish is what. And oh my god, it just gets so frustrating. There are so many things I can think of that annoy me now. Like, the more I rant, the more things I can think of, and that's kind of even more annoying because I don't want to sit here and like just have a little bitch session. But I think that is the end. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. I feel kind of weird to be like venting to my camera and to all you guys on the internet, but I hope you guys enjoyed. So if you did, please just give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you guys hate any of these things, or if there's any other things that annoy you guys and maybe I haven't thought of them, or maybe it just hasn't happened to me, but I'd love to hear it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I am so close to 2,000 subscribers. Well, not really so close, I'm still a few hundred away, but I'm definitely getting there, and I'm so excited. So subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You have no idea how hard it is to say that word. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!